Imagine sitting next to someone at a coffee shop, sharing an elevator, or even clapping for them on a TV game show. They seem ordinary, charming even, but behind that smile lies a dark secret, a predator hiding in plain sight. Welcome to Hidden in Plain Sight, Predators Among Us, where we uncover chilling stories of those who walked among us undetected, leaving behind a trail of devastations from notorious killers to master manipulators. These are the people who blend in seamlessly into our lives, all while committing unspeakable crimes. In this episode, we dive into the story of Michael Thomas Gargiulo, infamously known as the Hollywood Ripper. He is a convicted serial killer whose crimes spanned from the 1990s to the 2000s. His story is one of calculated violence, deception, and a chilling ability to evade justice for years. How did he get away with it for so long? And who else walks unnoticed among us today? Stay with me if you dare as we pull back the curtains on these hidden predators. Let's begin. Michael Thomas Gargiulo, known as the Hollywood Ripper, is a convicted serial killer whose crimes spanned from the 1990s to the 2000s. His story is one of calculated violence, deception, and a chilling ability to evade justice for years. Here is the detailed account of his rise, crimes, and eventual downfall. His early life and background. Michael Gargiulo was born on February 15, 1976, in Glenview, Illinois. Little is known about his childhood, but he was described as a troubled individual with a violent streak. By his late teens, he had become involved in criminal activities, and his first known murder would occur in his hometown before he moved to California. The murders and attempted murders. Number 1, Tricia Pacaccio, 1993, Illinois. Murdered at just 17 years old, Gargiulo is suspected of committing his first murder. The victim, Tricia Pacaccio, an 17-year-old high school student. The crime, on August 14, 1993, Tricia was brutally stabbed 12 times on the doorsteps of her home in Glenview, Illinois. The suspicions. Gargiulo, a neighbor and acquaintance of the Pacaccio family, was linked to the murder but was not arrested at the time. DNA evidence. 2003. A decade later, DNA evidence placed Gargiulo at the crime scene, but he had already moved to California, and legal complications delayed his prosecution. Number 2, Ashley Elrin, 2001, The Ashton Kutcher Connection. The victim, Ashley Elrin, a 22-year-old fashion student and model. The crime, on February 21, 2001, Elrin was found murdered in her Hollywood Hills home. She had been stabbed 47 times in a rageful attack. The connection to Ashton Kutcher. Elrin had a casual romantic relationship with actor Ashton Kutcher. The night of her murder, she had plans to go out with him, but she never answered the door when he arrived. Kutcher later testified that he saw what he thought were wine stains on the floor through a window. These were later discovered to be pools of blood. Number 3, Maria Bruno, 2005, The Elmont Slaying. The victim, Maria Bruno, a 32-year-old mother of 4. The crime: on December 1st, 2005, Gargiulo murdered Bruno in her Elmont, California apartment. He stabbed her multiple times and mutilated her body, including slashing her throat and removing parts of her flesh. Number 4, Michelle Murphy, 2008. The survivor, the victim, Michelle Murphy, a Santa Monica resident. The crime: on April 28, 2008, Gargiulo attempted to murder Murphy in her bedroom. However, she fought back fiercely, forcing him to flee and leaving behind his own blood DNA. The arrest: this attack provided the crucial forensics link that led police to his arrest in June 2008. The show appearance: The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. In a strange twist, an old video surfaced showing Gargiulo in the audience of The Tonight Show with Jay Leno sometime in the early 2000s. This detail, while not related to his crimes, added an eerie layer to his public presence before being caught. The investigation and trial: following his 2008 arrest, detectives connected him to the previous murders using DNA evidence. The prosecutors labeled him as serial psychosexual thrill killer who meticulously planned attacks on women who lived near him. His trial faced numerous delays, finally being in May 2019. Ashton Kutcher testified about his encounter with Ashley Elrin on the night of her murder. The conviction and sentencing: in August 2019, Gargiulo was convicted of 2 accounts of first-degree murder and 1 account of attempted murder. In July 2021, he was sentenced to death in California. He was extradited to Illinois in 2023 to face trial for the murder of Tricia Picasio. His current status: on death row in San Quentin State Prison, California, awaiting trial in Illinois for his first known murder. Michael Gargiulo's case is a chilling example of a serial killer who blended into society while committing horrific crimes. His ability to evade capture for so long and his connection to Hollywood figures like Ashton Kutcher makes his story even more disturbing. Thank you for joining me on Hidden in Plain Sight: Predators Among Us. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, like, and comment for this podcast. It helps me uncover more stories that deserve to be told. Have a case or topic you'd like me to cover? Just reach out to me on all social medias. Remember, the most chilling truths are often hidden in plain sight. And stay vigilant, stay curious, and join me next time as we continue to uncover predators among us, because sometimes the greatest dangers are the ones you never see coming. Until then, take care and stay safe.